There are certain rules in life, right? I mean, TJ, like traffic laws, they help keep us safe on the roads. Muy importante.
Muy. But sometimes we make rules up. This is what I do too.
Yeah.
Just make rules up. Like, hey, oh, check this out. From the Gilmore Girls, movie night rules. I love the Gilmore Girls. Check this out.
Okay, the rest of the rules, no talking during the movie, no exceptions during a true classic. And minimize distraction, you know, no shifting around a lot, no phone calls, nothing. No going to the bathroom. If you go, you miss the movie because we're not pausing the movie. That's the only way to get the flow of the thing, okay?
It's the only thing to get the flow of it.
Again, that feels like a little bit of pressure on the movie night. These rules keep us accountable, they keep us going, they keep things reliable or consistent. But are they necessary? Here to help us break this down, we want to welcome back Dr. Karin Ryan with Nystrom and Associates. Dr. Ryan, great to see you.
Oh, nice to see you both.
So not all rules are real. Some of them are fake rules. What does this mean?
Fake rules are rules that tend to not be helpful for us, right? Like you're saying, there are certain rules that kind of govern our behavior that are helpful. Like my rule is I brush my teeth every night before I go to bed.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's a
dental
good
hygiene.
rule.
That's a
That's
good rule.
healthy.
But sometimes we have these fake rules where it's like we attach all these things together and there's this emotional kind of piece to it.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, you're doing like 10 things that you don't need to do.
Yeah.
You know what a fake rule that we have in our house?
What?
Just to kick us off.
Yeah.
Before bedtime, we make the kids clean up a little bit, and then they get a bedtime treat. Well, now we have forgotten about the cleaning up part, and they're entitled to a bedtime treat. And that's a made-up rule. And Melissa's always like, what? Why do they get bedtime treats? Why are we feeding them? I was like, well, these poor kids are hungry. Anyway, made up is what we're making up.
Yeah, this rule that is now established, and is it serving us? Yes or no? Yeah.
Okay, so we need to recognize, like step back a little bit and recognize that not all rules in our lives are real rules. I think it can be a little bit tricky to figure out, though, which ones are good and which ones are maybe hindering us.
Yeah, the fake rules that I'm talking about that hinder us are the ones when they're expectations that don't serve us well or that make us feel overwhelmed and then stop us from doing something. And so these fake rules tend to be attached to if I do one thing, I have to do another thing and another thing. So I have a client who gave me permission to share a wonderful example of this.
Okay, great.
So as the next day we had our session, she goes, so it was garbage night. And she knew she needed to take out her upstairs garbage because it was overflowing.
Right.
And she thought, okay, so if I take out the upstairs trash, then I also need to do the kitchen trash. But when I do the kitchen trash, I have to clean out the refrigerator, so any food that's going to spoil will be in there. And then, oh wait, I've got chicken in there, so I need to make the chicken tonight because that'll expire between the next week and I don't want to waste the chicken.
I'm stressed out.
Right, so she went from just taking out the trash to having to make chicken at 10 o'clock at night.
Oh my God.
And so she had this in her mind and she goes, no, I don't. No, I don't. That's not a rule.
Yeah.
And she just took out the upstairs trash.
Right.
And she just said, she goes, I didn't even take it outside. But then she said, I felt better, so then I took out the kitchen trash. And then I thought, you know, I can bring this outside. And then she felt like she had accomplished 3 things and realized that was a fake rule that she had made up and would have stopped her from even taking out the trash.
From even starting it. The chicken was probably great the next night. I hope she used some wonderful seasoning and made it like really delicious. That's so fascinating. I wonder too if that is maybe like the idea of if I'm gonna work out, like it has to be an hour. Like, okay, I'm gonna work out, I wanna work out, it has to be a full hour, I don't have an hour, so then you think it's like not worth it to do anything at all. Is that sort of in line with it?
That's exactly a fake rule.
Right.
Right, a fake rule that I have to work out for a certain amount of time, or that I need to do cardio and do weights, or I need to stretch and do this and this and this. And it's, no, I don't.
Right.
That's not a rule.
Because then it hinders us because then we don't do anything. When if you had 10 minutes, you could have done the 10 minutes and then still seen some benefits.
Yes, and it gives us that flexibility to meet ourselves where we're at. So on those days when I can go to the store and I can return the shoes and I can look for a face lotion and then I can make another return, great. But on some days I'm like, I just need lotion. I can just go in and get the lotion. I give myself that permission. I'm not making it more than it needs to be.
It really makes me think, like, how many fake rules? Is my day made up of fake rules that I'm having for myself? Do I have to sit up straight right now?
That's what happens when you're in therapy, right?
We're just taking it.
Okay, so some other ones that are good examples as you kind of get into the groove. You've got one with lawn care and one with showering.
Yeah, so I think the more of these we identify, the more we can generalize them and recognize when they happen in our lives. Like, how many times is this happening? So it might be, I feel like in order to mow the lawn, I also then need to weed whip around the bushes, around the trees, and then I also need to fertilize.
Yeah.
Nope, I can just mow the lawn.
You can just do that.
Right, or sometimes like the dishes,
Yeah.
see? It's hard, sometimes they hit us.
I don't know if you can just mow the lawn, Dr. Ryan.
Right, or sometimes we've got the whole thing of dishes overflowing and we're hungry and that can stop us from making a meal at home. We're gonna go grab takeout, but really we just can wash one plate and one fork. Right? We don't need to do the whole basket of laundry.
Okay.
We can do just the clothes we need.
What fake rules do you have?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You're sitting on the couch here. You better start sharing.
Dr. Ryan.
I think one of my biggest ones is like when I'm going to host people over. Then my expectation is I need to clean the entire house.
Yeah.
I need to have everything planned. I need to have the food ready. And that's something I really try to change. But it's a work in progress.
It is really funny.
Right? I can just clean the table off where we can sit.
That's true. I've been thinking about that a lot with like ordering in food and thinking, okay, what's going to make this easier? Which is letting other people do things, like having them bring things, and then doing like ordering in food. Like if it's going to prevent me from enjoying a gathering or even initiating the gathering because I'm going, oh, I really don't have the energy to cook for 20 people. I do have the energy to call Pizza Luce.
And all those 20 people
Got 'em on
are
speed
going to
dial.
have just as good of a time.
Right.
That's the thing. It's like reminder. What's the goal here? It's not. Nobody's going to go in your upstairs bathroom.
Right.
It's okay.
And if they do,
It's okay. The
Who
goal is to
cares?
have fun, right? To have
Yes.
to enjoy. If you're
Yeah,
hosting
if you have
people,
all
for
your
instance.
products out, maybe they'll be interested and inspired in
Yeah.
what you have.
And maybe they'll be inspired if you have piles of clothes everywhere.
and
Like,
know
great,
that's
I'm not
normal.
a slob.
Yeah, that everybody has piles of clothes hidden around their house.
Rules out the window.
And
There
TJ,
are-
you go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Well, I was just going to say there are a couple of words that you want us to think about that might be like ding, 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 ding. Hey, I'm doing this fake rule thing.
Yeah, when you recognize them, I have to do this. I should. I need to. It's important. I must, I need to, I have to, I should.
Interesting. I
Yeah,
need to
and-
run to Target.
Yep, I have to do this.
I have to.
Yep, I should do the whole basket of laundry. And what you highlighted is when do we recognize them? And we tend to have kind of themes to our rules.
Okay.
Right? And so it might be a rule of like, I need to be busy to be okay. I need to do it just right in order to be competent. I need to make sure that I include everybody or do it this way to be welcoming and to be loved. And so that we tend to have kind of themes to our rules.
She really gets you good.
Right? Is it like an accomplishment
in my
rule
soul.
that you have? Right? And so that's when we can kind of recognize. And then when we first recognize that first one, and we're like, no, I don't. Who made that rule? I did. And do I want to keep that rule?
Yeah.
It's interesting. These rules are just thoughts in our heads.
Yep.
These are thoughts that we
Yes.
are telling ourselves, you have to do this or else you will be a bum or whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's good.
exactly.
Dr. Ryan, you're a pro. This is why you're so good. I like that very, very much. Nystrom and Associates provides care in the fields of psychiatry, psychology, family therapy, and more. Even when she sits on the couch, she's giving us therapy.
And I feel so much better.
Me
Thank
too.
you. Do you have a couple more hours? Hey, if you're struggling with stress, anxiety, depression, or addiction, reach out to them today.
Absolutely do it. Still to come, how a 6-year-old from